All right, guys, back in the win column. Just your overall thoughts on tonight's performance.
Just felt like we got out of there with a win, which is the most important thing. We didn't execute to the fullest like we should have on the defensive end. Gave up a lot of 3-point attempts and just post up and layups and start fouling in the second half. But happy we got out of there with a win.
It seems like each game you guys find a different way to win. Against Pacific, it was from deep, shooting 45%. But tonight, the threes weren't falling early on. But it was the points in the paint that kind of opened up the threes later on. Do you guys feel the same way? Can you just talk about that?
We always gotta find a way. And tonight, I mean, shots weren't falling like that, so went to the paint a little more, try and draw two, got some assists out of that too. So I feel like we did our thing with that.
And Linguard, you hit 2 threes tonight. Can you just talk about that? How it opens up your game?
It's just when I'm open, when they give me open looks, I'm gonna try and hit. I've been trying to do a better job of opening that up for a team and being consistent. So.
Marcus, you said you weren't entirely happy with the defensive execution. How do you kind of take that in stride from a win and make sure to build on it instead of getting complacent?
Cause it's always better to learn from a win than from a loss. But we're gonna go back and tomorrow, we know we're gonna have film and we're gonna have to go over the things we need to fix. But quick turnaround. We have Santa Clara, so we'll probably focus more on them. But we just got to take the message and apply it on the court.
You guys look at like a couple of the offensive rebounds and backdoors and stuff as something that can be kind of patched up quickly?
Yeah, 1,000%. I think it's more focus and effort based, and so that's something coaches keep harping on us, and we just have to go out there and execute that.
All right. Obviously, coming off a loss, being back in your home building, just how did it feel to come out and get a win?
I mean, it felt good. Coach always talked about us responding, what our response is going to be. I feel like we did a better job with this response. Defensively, we gave up some stuff that we scouted. We could do a better job on that, but overall, we came out with the win.
Obviously, you guys played Santa Clara a couple of weeks ago, and you're going to them on Saturday. Just talk to me a little bit about, what you're expecting to see there.
I mean, we're expecting a dogfight. We beat them at OT, so we know they're gonna try and get a dub on their floor. So we just gotta dial in, correct our mistakes from the first game, and just defensively be us.
Can you talk a little bit about Barry Wang's performance tonight?
Yeah, Barry's a guy, man, who always stays in the gym. And, it kind of showed tonight, you know what I'm saying? He's always ready no matter when you call his number. And stepping into the role of the starting position since chips have been down, I think he's been doing great, you know what I'm saying, especially for a young guy. He's been making a lot of shots and getting on the glass for us, so just keep needing that out of him.
Carlton, you had the hook shot working tonight. Is that your specialty, or talk about that move specifically?
Yeah, it's my go-to in the post. Got to get a little more post touches. Got to work a little harder for that, but that's just one of my go-to moves.
Marcus, for you, year 3 of the Santa Clara rivalry coming up. What does it mean to cap off your career, hopefully, with the win?
It means everything. My first year I didn't understand how big of a rivalry it was until I got into that environment, and I seen it's very serious. You know what I'm saying? And so we take this to heart. And I feel like I bleed green and gold. So it means nothing more than to go out there and get a dub on their home court.
Overall, you guys have had a fair amount of success at the free throw line in the last 3 games. What has Coach been talking to you at practice that's changed that?
Oh no, he's been on us about that. Shooting over 100, almost 100 a day. We're trying to just try and stay consistent with that. That's a thing. That's a part of our game that we can control ourselves or really control, and we need to take advantage of those.